What's going on, everybody? This is Khalif, Fat Guy, Skinny Wallet, and I'm sitting here in traffic right now as I'm trying to make my way to work. It's raining. It's Monday, September 16th, and yeah, it's kind of dreary out here. But I just want to give you guys an update on my testosterone replacement therapy, how it's going. I saw the doctor a little over a week ago, but I wanted to wait to get the official lab results before I made this update video. So when I went to see the doctor, he's asking me everything. Are you doing this? Are you making sure you're getting it where the cream under both arms? Are you feeling any different? I'm telling him no, I don't feel any different. In fact, the 2 weeks before I went to see him was probably the worst that I felt overall this year. So I'm telling him all of that, and so he expected to have to increase the dosage because he asked, was I having any adverse effects to the medication, and look to see exactly how much I was taking, and I think he was going to double it. But what happened is that he was able to pull the lab results weren't all ready, which frustrated me because I went over a week before seeing him. So they should have been ready. But anyway, they weren't, so he had to go and he had to pull it off of their site that they have, their server, and he was only able to get my total testosterone. He wasn't able to get the free at the time. And he said, okay, I have good news and bad news. The good news is your testosterone is higher. The bad news is your testosterone is so much higher that I have to reduce the dose, and you're not seeing any of the benefit from it. So I asked, okay, what is it? He showed me the paper, and the normal range, and I'm going to just round the numbers, the normal range for testosterone for a male over 18 is between, say, 400 and 1200. I'm just going to say units because I don't remember the units of measure now. So between about 400, it's a little under 400 and a little less than 1200, maybe like 1197 or something like that. Anyway, my score for total testosterone was just under 1400. My previous 3 scores were 190, 290, and then 250. And then now I come with one at 1400, so well above the acceptable range. And as a doctor, he had to reduce the. He said he wants to get me between 600 and 700 for my age and for my activity level. He wants around 600 or 700. I think if it gets a little over 7, he'll be okay with that, but not too far over. So my dose is getting cut in half. Instead of 60 milligrams a day, I'm now taking 30. And we'll see what that does with the levels. So as far as what's going on, he said it's either there is another cause that to all of your symptoms and possibly could be causing the low testosterone, or it's just that your body, for whatever reason, is taking longer to adapt or respond to the higher testosterone levels. And so that was it, and he said, same thing we did before. We're going to try this dosage out, and if you see anything crazy, let me know right away. But if not, take a test at the end of October, and then come see me at the end of November, at the beginning of November, just to give it enough time to have the test results in. So that's what I'm going to do, and hopefully we'll see a change. I started to see a change now already in my body after I began to after I went to see him. Say today is Monday, so last week I started to notice that I wasn't getting as fatigued around 2:30 in the afternoon. That's what happened to me every afternoon, no matter how much energy I had in the morning. So it seemed like that my body is actually starting to have more energy. I'll say this, I don't feel the fatigue, which is very good. I've had some trouble sleeping, but there was some other little pains and other things going on that caused that. But even with getting less sleep lately, my body has had more normal, natural energy. I'm not going to say like I'm on a high, like I feel stimulated, but I don't feel the decrease, a sudden decrease in energy during the day. Yeah, I guess really that's it, because the mental part hasn't really come back yet. I'm really trying to get myself motivated, trying to stay motivated, but you know, it's still difficult. I still have the mental things going on. I still have the lack of motivation, still have kind of the mental fatigue, kind of the brain fog. My memory still feels shot, and I hope you can hear me because I'm going over a bridge right now. I'm on a highway. So but yeah, I feel better physically, and I'm hoping that the mental symptoms will begin to subside soon enough. So, you know, that's where I am. I'm definitely feeling much better now than I was a week ago. So if you had asked me right after I came from the doctor, I would have said I feel horrible even though my testosterone levels are through the roof. Now, oh, and the free testosterone came back. It was high as well. I think the number was close, was maybe 5.7 or something like that. Anyway, I'll add an annotation on the screen with what the number was. Well, actually, I'll just put it in the description box in case anybody actually cares about the specific numbers. So yeah, that's it. I'm feeling better physically, whereas I'm not getting the sudden fatigue in the middle of the day. But some of the other symptoms are still there, and you know, we'll see about the, of course, muscle gaining, fat, and the fat loss, and those things that are usually hindered by low testosterone. Hopefully, I'll start losing fat. It looks like my body is losing fat in most areas except my stomach. My whole, that whole section is just not really progressing. So while other things seem to be progressing on my body, that isn't. So I don't know if that's a symptom of that, or it's just a symptom of me not taking care of business and doing what I'm supposed to do in the kitchen and in the gym. So in a couple days, I guess we'll be doing the last weigh-in for this challenge, because it was 30 days. So technically, the last weigh-in would be 9 days after the others. So yeah, we'll just see what happens, and you know, hopefully I'll have good numbers. I didn't get the batteries yet for my scale. I ordered them, so they should be coming soon. Yeah, and that's it. Hopefully you guys are having a good day, and hopefully I'll have some better news to report soon. Talk to you later.